Good morning. I am about to take my second Prozac pill. I'm gonna do it. It's fine. I don't know why this is a thing. I did it fine yesterday. I'm gonna do it fine today. I also want to do a little yoga. I got up later than I wanted to, but none of that matters. Everything is fine. That's very good. It's a yoga breath. Good job. There you go. Very good. He likes that same spot. Like when he lays on the mat, he always goes up to this area. So I changed, and we're just talking about like if we want to wear any like Harry Potter jewelry to the movie. So I'm not wearing any of this, but this is some of what I have. Actually, like this is basically all of what I have. So this is a little Newt Scamander, this kind of locket thing. I had a hard time getting it open. I think it's from like Hot Topic. You can see it's kind of peeling and stuff. Yeah, I can't get it, but it's just like there's nothing inside. It's just this funny little locket. And then I have a dark mark. I have a tiny snitch. I have a couple of Alex and Annie bracelets. I'm wearing one, but I swear I had more than this though. I also have this little Deathly Hallows bracelet. I think that's Alex and Annie. And then same thing for this snitch necklace. But I'm wearing this, again, I think it's Alex and Annie, whatever. That is a time turner, which I love. And I think there's a bracelet that matches it. I love the like stones in the time turner. So that's a necklace. And then for a bracelet, I've got this Alex and Annie with like the glasses and the lightning bolt. So, oh, and my ring. So I just thought it'd be a little festive. Okay, I'm gonna try this. Here's my shirt. It's got the Hogwarts crest on the back. So from the front, it's not obvious that it's Harry Potter, but from the back, it's obvious that it's Harry Potter. So there we go. I like this a lot. All right, here's where we're going out for brunch at the Paris Bistro. They have a nice selection on the menu. I'm probably gonna get some kind of brunch option. The steak skillet's good, I've had that before. The French toast sounds really good. So yeah, they've got definitely French food, obviously, but still I think something for everybody. And they have a really cool ceiling. It looks like we're in the middle of the Eiffel Tower, like looking up. This is the steak skillet that I ordered. It's delicious. I've had it before. You got a French brunch. I'm very excited about the little chocolate croissant too. Thank you. And this is a crepe, some kind of Nutella in here, right? Nutella gelato, but then nuts and I don't know. Bananas and nuts.
Walnuts, figs, and Nutella.
Okay, that sounds delicious. Nutella and figs and banana and walnuts. And then you two got French toast.
With a side.
Oh, and an extra chocolate croissant. Very good. Now we're off to the movies. Time to see Fantastic Beasts. So it's really handy because this movie theater is right near the restaurant we just ate at. Yeah, it is Secrets of Dumbledore. We couldn't quite remember. You want to see that one?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll come back sometime. I'm also very ready for this Bob's Burgers movie, May 27th. We're for sure coming back to see it. Here we go. Okay, we're on our way home from the movie, and I have opinions. And I don't know if I should just do non-spoilery opinions or spoilery opinions. Maybe I'll do both. Okay, where to start? Overall, I thought it was a good movie. It's dark though, like right from the beginning, and like at the beginning, there's some stuff. Like Grindelwald's there, and just unpleasant that I found truly unpleasant, and I do not think children should see this movie. It's good to see Newt again. Some happy things do happen. There's a few big, I think, like there's some big moments, there's some big declarations that I thought that was kind of cool. I don't know. All right, and in terms of the Dumbledore Grindelwald storyline, there's progress there. And yes, overall, I'm pleased with the movie. But you, my love, aren't a big fan of Dumbledore. There's really some confusion and some like, I don't know. Okay, maybe this will be the spoilery part. Okay, so if you have not seen The Secrets of Dumbledore, do not watch unless you want spoilers about specific things. So look away. Now I'm going to start talking about things in the movie. So the big declaration that I liked was Dumbledore admitting his feelings about Grindelwald. And they do talk a smidge about Ariana Dumbledore and how she died. It was a spell, Dumbledore says, from either him or Aberforth, and I know we like kind of knew that before, but I was holding out hope that it was some other, just I don't know, some other misunderstandings. I don't know. So does anybody else feel that way, or like, are you good with Dumbledore or Aberforth having killed her? So when that little animal, the Chillin, bows to Dumbledore, that's problematic. That's problematic. And my husband definitely does not agree with that and thinks that's very problematic, because how can Dumbledore be so pure of heart when he, or whatever the requirements for that little guy were, when he thought the way he thought with Grindelwald in the beginning? And I don't know, I'm torn, because yes, it was terrible, and yes, he could have been responsible for his sister's death, but he's grown and learned. So, but also, should you be more pure of heart, like, and not have been involved in anything like that from the beginning of your life? Like, you can't have almost possibly killed somebody and started a movement to, I don't know, put muggles in their place. Sorry, it's real bumpy. So I don't know, kind of torn on the Dumbledore front overall as a character in these movies. So I do like Dumbledore a lot, but he is ethically questionable, I think, sometimes. Okay, so the beginning that I found was, like, the parts that I was really disturbed were when the Chillin, the little guy was born, the little animals, and the two of them were born, and they killed the mother, and then they killed the little baby. Ugh, awful. I was like, oh, it's real. This has gotten real really quick, because that's rough. So I did not like that at all. And I even texted my best friend during the movie, like, I don't know if you should see this, because this is really upsetting.
Maybe they just did a bad job describing how the Chillin picks, but if they say pure-hearted, I don't think Dumbledore should be considered. If they meant instead that somebody who's really good at heart, that's different, because he's obviously grown and changed, become a better person.
Okay, so pure meaning from the very beginning.
Yeah.
Your whole life.
That's not Dumbledore.
I'd agree. That's not Dumbledore. So we, like my sister, like, we were wondering during the movie if the Chillin was gonna bow to I wanted him to bow to Newt.
That makes a lot of sense.
I wanted him to bow to Newt. And I'm torn on Jacob, but from what you brought up, I think I would have accepted Jacob. Because Jacob's not qualified for the job the animal's bowing to, help him get elected to. He's obviously not qualified for that job. But like your point, that could have gone a long way for wizard-muggle relations. And when they first had Jacob and the Chillin together at Aberforth, I thought that the little critter was going to bow to him right then and there. I was waiting for that, and then that didn't happen. And I was like, well, Jacob seems like a really good guy. Why not? So for Jacob and Newt to get passed over for Dumbledore, I don't know. But that I'm not sure how I feel about that. Obviously, I don't feel great. But it helps explain why Dumbledore is so revered in the wizarding world. The magic in the movie looked good. Like at the dinner party thing where Jacob ended up looking like he was the assassin, when Professor Hicks not shot the letters, but made the letters go like as a bridge. And then all I don't know, I just thought the magic in that scene especially looked really cool. Mm-hmm. And you feel like it's got a little bit of a Doctor Strange vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some of the magic, I would agree.
They, I don't know, go into like a puddle or...
Yeah.
They're not in the same dimension somehow.
Yes. Yeah. When Dumbledore and... Oh, no. No. There are so many names we're using for this kid, and we cannot... Credence! We keep saying the wrong names. It's terrible. Credence or Aurelius. And we do get... Okay, here's the big thing that I'm happy about. No, let me finish my original point. My brain jumps so fast. When Dumbledore and Credence were fighting in the street, yeah, we saw them, all this like Doctor Strangey other, not universe, but like, what's the other movie? Like Inception is what it reminds me of sometimes too. Like they're not in reality and other people can't see them, but they're still there fighting. And so then when that fight was over, like the whole screen flipped. Like they were in the puddle, like under the ground. Maybe. And then they went back. And then the same thing with the fight with Grindelwald and Dumbledore at the end. Like everything goes white and disappears. A little confusing. Critters. What was I going to say? Oh, so for Credence, there is finally some answers. There is an answer. There is the answer. And I'm happy about who he is. And I'm happy about that. But I'm also like, that guy, Aberforth, says he misses, and throw back to the always, because Credence asked Aberforth if he thought about him. And Aberforth said always. So we've heard always before. That was I thought it was a nice touch. It was fine. But then, yes, if you're thinking about him, why didn't you hip hop on over to America? Why didn't you apparate on over to America, grab a port key, and try and go find him? They didn't. Maybe he did, and we don't know. But they're making it seem like Aberforth knew he had a kid out there and was like, okay. But Dumbledore didn't know. But there were rumors. So here's my prediction. Because Credence it looks like dying. According to Dumbledore, he's dying, and his phoenix is dropping ashes everywhere he flies and following him around because he anticipates Credence dying. So I'm going to believe them that he is dying. And given the fact that the actor for Credence is problematic, I'm going to guess that he is going to keel over before the next movie. That's my guess. He's going to die before movie 4, so they won't have to put that actor back in. And also, how much, I don't know. You made a good point earlier, my love, that Ariana Dumbledore seemed to hold on for quite a while as a here's another one. I always think Aquamans, and that's not right, obviously. And then there's an Akami, which is an animal. Tell me, what is it?
Now you've got me confused.
Not the Akami, because that's like the bird. Isn't it the bird, snaky bird thing?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Obscurious. Obscurious, however, Obscurial, I think he called her. I can't get the form exactly correct.
It also doesn't work with the first movie where Grindelwald's walking around saying it must be a young child, 10 or younger.
Okay.
When he was in the same house as Ariana, well past 10 years old.
Good point. Yes, Grindelwald already had experience. Now, I assumed Ariana died as a teenager.
I did too. Yeah, she looks
like a
painting.
mid-teens at most is what I thought, but I don't know. Harry Potter fans that know that answer, please let me know. So if Credence, and maybe she was already past her life expectancy also by the time she passed away. So if Credence obviously seemed well past the typical life expectancy of a Obscurial.
Looks like he's 35.
He looks like he's 35. And which is still super young though. I have to tell myself that. Okay, given he's well past and he's obviously been manipulated and used and he is dying, I just think they're going to reference him in the next one as having already died. That's my prediction. If anybody else has any thoughts or wants to chat about that, let me know down in the comments and put spoiler or something, because we've got a lot to say about this movie.
I thought Jacob should have been the one that the chillin' bowed in front of.
Yeah.
Or Newt.
Newt would have been better.
Or Newt.
Yeah, I was hoping he would bow in front of Newt.
We haven't talked enough about them in that cave doing the mimic, the walk.
Oh my God, the crabs. First of all, those guys were icky.
Ew.
Also, that doesn't seem right that the prisoners go to that prison and then get murdered by that crab.
Creatures from Hogwarts.
I want more information on how Jacob got a wand.
Oh, okay, what was the point of Jacob's wand?
I don't
There
know.
wasn't.
He didn't really use it of his own will,
Well,
right?
wasn't it so that they could frame him as a wizard trying to assassin?
It was so he could be framed?
It wasn't like he was being framed, but they were just touting him as a wizard trying to assassinate
I don't
someone.
think that was part of the plan.
Yeah, what's the point of that?
I also thought it wasn't part of the
Maybe
plan.
confused.
Was that part of the plan? Does anybody know?
Look bad. Okay.
Dinner is on the way. I have onions and peppers sauteing in here. I have rice in here. And then after this comes out, I'm going to cook up some ground Italian sausage. And I'm doing like a stuffed pepper mix basically, but I'm not stuffing the peppers. I've got them all chopped up instead, and then just mixing everything together. So we had dinner. I didn't show the finished product though, but basically it's unstuffed. It's stuffed peppers, but think of it like unstuffed. So everything's just mixed together in a pot, and then you just like eat it in a bowl instead of stuffing individual peppers, which I used to do. That was just, I don't know, like a bigger hassle than I thought it was worth. So this way I just use a couple different color peppers and put it in a, mix it all as one, and it's just easier for me. So it's always good though. Everybody likes it. So that was dinner. And now the family is watching a movie, and I am not going to watch much of the movie because I have been putting off cleaning out my sock drawer. Like, I know it's bad, but I just don't want to tackle this little project, but I really need to. So I actually have two sock drawers, one for regular socks like this. I have a couple loaners, just a couple of stray socks. Here's one. So normal socks and tights, and which I barely wear. And then my second sock drawer is for warmer, ooh, that shakes the whole camera, for like warmer, fuzzier socks, such as like thick ones like this, like almost like little booties, but like warm ones. And then, yeah, like thicker fuzzy socks, that type of thing. And these are socks I found that I like. I really hope I bought the right kind and the exact same ones. I think I did. Okay, good. So this is the brand Avia, and these are like a little bit cushiony, and so I like them. And I'm hoping these are the same thing. Yeah, because they say cushion. So black socks are what I lean towards most of the time. However, on occasion, I want gray socks. They match better with my gray gym shoes or something, you know, so I have reason to want gray socks. So I got this pack that has a few gray pairs, but it also has these white pairs, and I do not like white socks. Okay, so this is sock drawer 1. My main sock drawer. Yep, you can like barely tell what's going on here, but that's just because all my socks are black, or most of them are black. And that's like little tights and random assortment of other things, like just other kind of socks. Then this is like the fuzzy sock drawer where I have things that are warmer because I am a cold person most of the time. So warm socks and fuzzy socks are in here. I'm all done, and I will give you a peek at the final product, but be warned, you're not going to be impressed. And also, I own way too many socks. So here's drawer number 1, socks, and like the tiny little socks. I don't know what to call them. They're not booties, but like they're really tiny. The complete no-show that you don't want to show up at all in your shoes. And then also tights are in there, and then like little foot support, arch support things, cushions, things like that, which do come in handy sometimes, like for high heels and whatever. And then my warm sock drawer. So there you go. I have a lot. I just tried these Oreos today. We got them at the store, and they're mocha caramel latte. So they have 2 creams inside, and they smell a little coffee-ish, but I think they're really good. All right, crazy hair. I need to pull that back because I'm going to get ready for bed. So I think I'll wrap up the vlog here. That is the end of my weekend. I hope you enjoyed tagging along for some of it, and I always appreciate if anybody watches this video, so thanks very much, or if anybody watches any of my videos. So I will hopefully talk to you soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.